Hey guys, welcome back to Likewise Pod. I'm Issa.
And I'm Sam, and we're so excited for another episode this week. We are just really pumping out the content while we're together in person, and it's just been so fun to record in person together.
It really is. It's so awkward, but like, not in a bad way, just in a way that we're just so not used to recording in person. Even when we were in Pullman and recording in person, it was still awkward like every single time, but we got like, how many did we get out? Like 7 or something? Like maybe?
Yeah.
So not that many, but like more than we ever had before.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know, it's just like, it's a shock. 'Cause I'm used to like when we record, sometimes I'll just like be staring at my notes the whole time, like while I'm talking, or like I'm not used to like having another person like in the room while I talk, so I feel like it's harder to process my thoughts, but it just takes some getting used to. One day we'll be really good at it.
Yeah, like when we're on FaceTime, I'm just like distracted by so much of the stuff in my room, and so like I kind of zone out while you're talking, and then you finish talking, I'm like, yeah, I agree. Oh my gosh.
It's definitely hard. Like, it's hard either way. Like, they will have challenges, but I think we're really comfortable with the whole FaceTime thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, both are fun. Personally, I like being in person more because then we get to hang out, but recording over FaceTime is a lot more in my comfort zone because I'm like, oh, it's not awkwardly in person saying, hey guys.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Okay, I guess we should probably move on.
Sure.
I'm so excited for this episode. Like, this is literally all I've been able to think about since it happened. But before we get into it, we're gonna start, because anyways, we're gonna start with our roses and thorns. So Sam, what is your rose and thorn of the week?
Okay, so my thorn is having to work. Because obviously Issa's here visiting me, and I just have like this weird situation where I like don't have enough PTO for the rest of the year, like even with the stuff I'm like need to take off, like to go home for my sister's wedding. I just like, I'm gonna run out before then too, so I just like needed to like weirdly work like half days and like still work all day today. And I just like wish it could have been like so much fun to be home like the whole day so and I could like go do other things, but also it's nice because like, I don't know, you go to sleep and like at the pod and like, I don't know, we were able to still just like do regular things and catch up from like how intense our first day was.
Yeah.
So then that's my thorn, and my rose is, okay, update. So the other episode, like, I don't know, 3 ago, whatever, Issa mentioned being concerned for my feet for like my shoe choice for the main Camino, because like my outfit was so fun, but my like platform heel boots were like looked like they were gonna be a real struggle, which they were. I will not lie, my feet did hurt so bad during the show, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not okay.
She had to do the walk of shame.
Yeah,
after.
I did. I walked the half mile back to our hotel with my shoes off. So that was awesome. It actually felt pretty nice.
She felt free in the streets of Omaha.
Yeah. But the best part is, this is actually a rose, because my feet were perfectly fine the next day. Like, they did not hurt. Like, I was like, they just weren't like cramping or anything. And I expected like it to actually take a real toll on my body because I have really bad feet. And then just everything about the show and getting songs that like we both thought would be so fun to have on the set list in the like little acoustic section was awesome. But I'm not gonna talk too much about that because we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Honestly, I might even add some stuff to talk about later because I'm like, I just can't choose. Okay. Yeah, so my thorn is, well, okay, I'll do like a rose, thorn, rose, because that makes sense. So rose is, you know, here in Nebraska with Sam, and like we went to the show, which was so fun. But yeah, thorn is post-concert blues. Oh, so sad. But my rose, like the one I wrote down, is like, I think that this was like the most perfect show I've ever been to. Like, it was as close to perfect, I think, that it could have been. Like, the lineup was so freaking good. I love the wildlife, and not gonna lie, I don't know Bad Sons, like, super well, or, you know, at all, but, like, I really do like their music, and I meant to listen to them before, but, you know, didn't. But listening to them live, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be listening to them from now on. And, like, that's how it was with Floor, because, like, in the car I was like, like, on the drive from Pullman to Seattle last year, in the car I was like, Floor, like, they're okay. But then hearing them live, I was like, oh my gosh, obsessed. So, literally so fun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the most perfect show I've ever been to, and yeah, I just want to keep seeing them. I just want to go again. I wish we were in KC right now watching it. Oh my gosh, because they're about to go on. It's currently 8:59, and they went on at 9 o'clock in Omaha.
I wonder if there's any, like, Bad Sons update.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so for those who don't know, so they were in Omaha on October 4th, so Wednesday, and then they drove to KC either, like, right after the show or, like, early Thursday morning, and then so they've been in Kansas City, Missouri for the past 2 days, and then today Bad Sons posted, like, on their socials, they're like, yeah, so our trailer was broken into last night, and, like, a lot of our gear was stolen. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. And so we're just checking to see if they have retrieved their gear or, like, gotten anything, or, like, posted any updates or anything.
I don't even know where I'd see any updates because, like, I don't know anybody at the Kansas City show, so I'll just have to wait till later. I'm like, wait, where do I even look? I think that would just take too long. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, they still play. Like, I just feel like things always, like, still somehow come together when all that unfortunate stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel so bad.
I know, like, that's so sad that, like, people would steal their stuff.
Yeah.
That really hurts my heart. I'm like, no, that's so sad.
The show, yes. It was so amazing, and it was our second time seeing the band community together, and we, I was looking back on our Instagram post from our first time seeing them, and it was so cute. Well, the picture's not that cute.
Yeah.
But the,
beside
like,
the point.
actual post of it is really cute. Like, we had, like, our favorite songs from the set list, like, written on them, and put, like, little stars next to the ones that were, like, our ultimate favorites from
like,
that
must
day.
listened.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll do that again. Maybe I'll do that,
It's
like,
really cute.
yeah.
We are set list listeners before shows.
And after shows.
And after shows so much. And then, besides being set list listeners, I think that we were just, like, so dedicated to making it to a show. And, like, not even just the band Camino, but, like, specifically with Issa and I, it is also the band Camino. Like, the first time we drove all the way from Pullman to go see them in Seattle, like, day of.
We literally bought and, like, the funny thing about that is, like, and I know we talked about this last time, but we were talking about, like, we're like, oh my gosh, should we go? I don't know. We'd have to drive all the way over there, and, like, got an exam that day or something. I don't remember. And tickets were $30 when we were thinking about it for, like, the 2 weeks prior to the show. Like, literally every single day, we're like, should we go? Should we go? Should we go? We should have just known that we were going to go, but instead we waited till day of, and then tickets were $50.
Yeah. That was a time, for sure. But,
so now we know.
Yeah, just, like, that drive was amazing. And then obviously this time we are very dedicated because Issa literally came to Omaha because, okay, well, one, there wasn't a Seattle show for her to go to, so it's kind of like, oh, now this is an excuse for you to come to Nebraska. But yeah, it just felt like we were so dedicated, like, being there.
Yeah.
And then, like, it being a Wednesday and, like, me having work and all that, like, me working half day in the morning, driving to Omaha to get Issa from the airport, then us, like, staying in a hotel because, like, we weren't going to drive back after the show because it's a couple hours. And then, like, leaving at 6 a.m. the next morning so I could get back and go to work as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just, like, I just feel so dedicated. And I know I've done that with a lot of concerts I've gone to just because, like, I'm like, no, I cannot let this experience pass. So I just make it work, but...
Yeah, I mean, especially for you, though, because, like, you live on the, like, back in Washington, like, your family lives on the peninsula, so, like, you have to make a trek to most, if not all, shows. Because, like, they're, like, all in Seattle or Tacoma or something. So it's definitely more dedication coming from you than me, who's just up in Shoreline, like, just north of the city.
It's still, like, an accessible journey, like...
Yeah.
Having, like, easy parking and, like, a ferry system and all this stuff, but it's still complicated and like weird planning. But I also think so like when we saw Five Sauce, that was also so fun. Much effort. Like I got on the ferry and like Issa like picked me up like from the ferry, which is so funny because we were only going to Wamus. Like I literally could have like
walked
just gone there myself too. But wait, no, the problem was I had a bag of stuff because I was going to then stay with Gemma after, so it was just so funny. And
so you needed somewhere to put your stuff.
Yeah, so like Issa and her sister picked me up, but like the traffic with all the construction is so interesting, and then like
not gonna lie, my sister was really annoyed. Yeah, like she was so, she's like, when is she gonna be here? I was like, Liv, I'm so sorry. She's like, I know it's not her fault, but I'm just so annoyed right now that it's just taking so long, and like because like it was getting so close to like doors and like like the start, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was getting really stressed too.
But then it was so funny because like you guys left, and like then I was like walking around. I remember that was so funny where you like left the spot you were waiting in and moved.
Oh yeah.
And then you had to like come drive and find me and find a way to stop. Anyways.
Keep beside the point. We're not here to talk about Fox Sauce.
We're here to talk about the bank now. But yeah, Issa's journey to get here was definitely wild.
Yeah, so I told myself I literally put on the doc, Issa, recount travel days quickly, all caps, quickly, like the TLDR, maybe a bit extended, in parentheses, version, because I could talk about this for so long, but I'll really try to be quick. So, I was really nervous when I was booking this. How long? Okay. When did this happen? Like 3-4 months ago? 5 months ago? I don't know. Like May? June? I really don't know how long we've been planning this.
Well, like we knew we were gonna do it, but I feel like you didn't end up actually like getting like all the flights and everything until like 2 months ago.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea.
Like final, like...
Yeah, because
you would look, I felt like, but...
Yeah.
It was definitely, like...
And I didn't want to buy the tickets for the show until, like, I knew for sure that I was coming, because I just wanted to make sure that, like, it was good with Sam's schedule and all the... Like, I didn't want to, like, just be like, okay, BT dubs, I'm coming. Like, you know, because that's not fun. But anyways, so I've been planning this for a while, and so I was just, like, really nervous about, like, my flights, like layovers and like flights being delayed and then missing like flight from like Denver, like wherever layover was, to Omaha, and then getting so close to showtime and then like going into showtime or something, like missing it. And so I was like really nervous, and so what I did is I booked 2 trips. One is flying from Seattle to Denver and then returning Denver to Seattle, and then trip 2 is Denver to Omaha, one way, not a round trip. And so what I did is I literally chose a flight on Tuesday night from Seattle to Denver. And then what do I do for Denver to Omaha? Wednesday morning. So I spent the night in the Denver airport, and I had a checked bag, and so because there are 2 separate trips, like I could only check it through to like Denver and stuff. And so when I went to go check my bag from Denver to Omaha, it said can't check it yet because basically you need to be like within 4 hours of your flight. I was like, oh. So I was waiting for 6 hours before I could check my bag. Live off love. But honestly, it was fine. I watched 4 movies in that time because I watched 3 on Netflix, and then I could watch them in 1.5 times speed. And then I watched one on Max. Anyways, yeah, so that was fun. Did not sleep until I got to a comfy couch in Denver airport. And so I was like drifting in and out of sleep from 6 to 7. And then on the plane, apparently I'm pretty sure I did sleep because I saw takeoff. And then it was like after 9 o'clock in the morning, I was like, well, we took off at like 8:15, 8:20. So time passed and I just didn't see it. I was asleep. Which, big surprise, because Issa doesn't sleep on a plane. Or anywhere that's like not her own bed, really. Unless I'm like so exhausted. Yeah, and then so gone to Omaha like 10:30 Omaha time, Nebraska time. And I was like, okay, Sam, I'm here. And she's like, okay, I'm leaving here. Like, I'm leaving Kearney at like noon. So I'll probably get there around 3. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm here for so long. But also like, I knew that was going to happen. But I felt so bad. I was like, okay, Sam. I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, I really hope this isn't like pressuring Sam to like leave work early or something and like get me so I'm not just like in an airport alone for so long. But like, I was like really stressed about that. But I knew what I was getting myself into. And I was like, I'm more than okay with it. Blah, 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 blah. And Yeah, sorry. That was as quick as I could make it.
I feel like it was funny because, like, I thought about it. I was like, oh, like, I could have taken the whole day and, like, come and gotten there when you first got there. And especially if it was an airport that, like, not like the Omaha airport where they do have, like, actual stuff outside of security, too, where, like, you could get, like, food or whatnot. Because, like, some airports really aren't like that. Like, Seattle's not like that.
Yeah, true.
Then I thought about it and I was like, well, like, you have your bag and stuff, and like, our hotel check-in wasn't until 3 anyways, so it was kind of like, what would we do? Because, like, also at that point it's like, you're exhausted, we don't want to, like, waste our energy because we needed to, like, have fun at the show, so it was just kind of like, well, sorry.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and our hotel was so...
It was so cute. I wish I would have taken pictures inside.
I know, I'm like, wait, I should have...
I'm like, what?
I know I stopped vlogging, and I meant to vlog, but I should have at least done a room tour.
Yeah, no, it was so cute. Oh my gosh. I'm still in love with, like, that wardrobe that they had.
Yeah, it was really cute. I have, like, one mirror pic.
And we didn't even take pictures, like, of our outfits or anything.
Well, I mean, I
Kind of.
Funny. Love that. Well, I guess besides our actual logistics and travel day of how we got there, we'll go into our more main points about the show, which are just so funny. And literally every single point is just about how good it was.
Yeah. The only thing that would have made it better is if, like, they played their entire discography.
Yeah.
But that's just not possible.
There's
like,
always going to be songs, like, that would have been good to hear, especially, like,
I think
comparing to last year. Like, yes. Like, it's like compared to last year and being like, oh, wait, we know that, like, we've heard this song and, like, it'd be cool to have it again because it's so great. But understand, like, it's fine.
Yeah. But I really liked that they really dispersed, I don't know, like, their, like, songs from the dark throughout, like, the whole show instead of, like, kind of playing, like, them all, like, or, like, the dark.
It kind of, like, went...
Yeah.
Between each...
Yeah. I think release. Like, the flow of it was really, really good. Like, I thought it flowed so well, and, like, it went really high, like, high energy, like, super upbeat, like, big song, to, like, kind of slower, like, a little more mellow to... I just think the flow was really good.
It was really good.
It made sense, like, the story.
It did make sense. They covered a lot, and, okay... I realized, okay, I'm gonna make a new point that's not on here.
Ooh, she's going off script.
I was, like, so into the, like, creative direction of, like, the set.
Oh my gosh, yes. It was so cool,
and just, like, the whole thing of, like, the black light, and the neon paint, and, like, the glowing in the dark, and, like, everything. And there was, like, points, this sounds so funny, but, like, when, like, Jeffrey would be dancing around, like, sometimes while he was dancing, my brain, like, I was literally, like, do you ever think, like, that this was just some, like, random idea of Jeffrey's?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, do you ever just think that, like, he was just like, we need this, and, like, we need neon, we need glow in the dark, we need, but, like, just, like...
Oh my gosh, just watch, this is actually Garrison's whole thought.
I know, but watch this not be his idea at all.
No, I love
like,
it.
It just, like, felt like I was watching him, and I was like, this just feels like... I mean, and it could be all of them, too, but I'm like, this just, like, feels like so, like, the weird, like, realistic moment of, like, just a silly, like, vision coming to life. Yeah,
no, it's like being, like, brought into, like, their heads a little bit, and I think that's so much fun. And I don't know, I love the creative direction of it, and it made me
behind it.
It made me be like, oh my gosh, what if this is what I want to do? I mean, it's absolutely not, because if you listen to the episode with Jenna, you'll know that I get really tired of, like, graphic design and just design stuff and, like, creative stuff like that in general, like, so quick and so fast, especially, like, when it's for have to and not for fun.
Yeah.
But I think, like, with sets like that just seems so much more for fun rather than for have to, because, like, there's so much, like, I don't know, it just seemed like there was a lot of freedom in what they did. I mean, obviously, like, it's their idea, so, like, they can do creatively whatever they want.
Like, there's just, like, a lot of, like, as creative as it was, like, there's so much logistics behind it, and thinking of, like, and just, like, the thought, like, the fact that, like, the guitars had stuff on them.
Oh my
to
gosh,
glow.
that was wild.
Like,
it was so
making
good.
sure that they're always like wearing something that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna glow. And I mean, obviously it's not like that the whole show, like it just goes in and out, and like making sure that like there's like all the black lights and the
Mm-hmm.
you know, like it's just so like
It was just so well
it
thought
was
out.
giving budget. No, like it was giving big budget. No, not even like not like big, but like you know, it's just like whoa, this is big.
Yeah. No, I mean, and it, I just loved it so much. Like, okay, spoiler, they opened the show with Afraid of the Dark, and they started it, like, totally dark. Like, no lights. I mean, like, the black lights a little bit, so they walk out. Also, their fits, so good.
They were
I mean,
so
especially
good.
seeing the ones that they were in Denver, like, the 2 nights prior, I was like, Omaha one.
Yeah.
Like,
The fits were good. It felt really relaxed and like cool
Yeah.
and still like their personal style.
like, I'm
like, they
obsessed
felt
with
just
Jeffrey's
really
shorts.
comfortable.
I was obsessed with Jeffrey's, like,
Yeah.
whole outfit. I was like, the shorts, his loafers.
They were so good.
They're so good. And Spencer's pants, I want those pants for myself. They're
I
so
really
cute.
liked Jeffrey's sweater. Actually,
Yes.
that Carhartt cardigan.
Carhartt, yeah. I was like,
And like the
Carhartt.
trucker hat was cool. Like just like with the length of his hair right now, it just like made his hair just sit perfectly.
yeah. Okay.
That sounds creepy. I don't mean,
But-
like you know, like sometimes it's awkward
Yeah, yeah.
like, with length of hair, like and hats.
But also, okay. At the end of the show, though, like, he did take his hat off, and I was looking at him, and I told Sam, I was like, Jeffrey kind of looks like a Muppet. In the most loving way. He kind of looked like a Muppet then. But am I still obsessed with him? Yes. Am I in a creepy way? Hopefully not, but it might be coming across as creepy, so sorry. I don't mean it to.
I love that. Oh, yes. I'm like, do I love that? No, but yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, but yeah, no, it was so good. Like, and the lineup, I wrote incredible lineup. The openers are so TBC coded. Like,
Yeah.
duh, they literally chose them. But I mean, that's also like part of what I mean is just in saying that like this was like probably the most perfect show that I've ever been to, just in the fact that like the openers, the Wildlife and Bad Sons for the band Camino, like it makes so much sense. And like Floor and Hastings were great, and I think Hastings goes along with the band Camino, and like he would have been great this tour too. But like Floor just kind of seemed like, oh, that's different. But like this one is just like, and not that's different in a bad way, but just like, oh, they're very different sounds, but blah blah blah. Anyways, and so I just feel like the Wildlife and Bad Sons just really go with the band Camino, and I don't know, it was so good.
It kept it like more. It was consistently like getting like a little alternative because like as much as it's like pop rock, like indie pop and whatever, they all kind of have more of that like rock alternative
Yeah.
vibe, whereas like a band like Floor, who also reference is my favorite band, is like they are very like dreamy indie.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to say dreamy because I don't want people to think of like bedroom pop, but like they are like indie pop. They do like, I mean they've kind of changed stuff up a bit, but they're very like just classic indie pop, not in like an alternative
like-
way.
like
they
they-
definitely are like will do like rock, but
Yeah.
it's more in like a contemporary classic like.
Honestly, like one of my favorite songs by Floor, it's not even it's their cover of Yellow by
It's
Coldplay.
so good.
It's so good.
It like really
and like if you
sums
don't
up their
know
sound well.
yeah, like if you don't know like what we mean by dreamy pop, like indie pop, like that is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like it's just
Like I want to say dreamy
music
because,
music
like,
to my ear. Like literally, it's
it
so
feels like-
it scratches the itch
yeah,
in my brain.
funky but not funk and like a little
Like it's like it's soulful.
like I kind of want to
Kind
say
of.
like eclectic but like not. I'm bad at coming up with these adjectives. I'm like thinking about my Spotify day list.
Yeah.
Like what would they say? And I want to say like I say dreamy because I just see Zach Grace is very like dreamy. and
Yeah.
very, like it's his vibe, so it's just kind of funny. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. Actually, right now I'm looking at my day list, and I feel like this sounds very much like earthy hiking evening. You listen to alternative and sunshine in the evening. Here's some earthy, folky, sunshine, scratch, chaotic, and forest. And is Floor on here? I don't see them. But like honestly, that's very much what it is. Like
Let's
I don't know.
with this. Okay, yeah, just like regular like. I don't even want to say like regular indie pop because there's so much indie pop, but it's so funny.
Yeah.
American indie pop, like I think that is like a good like description. Like, think like.
I don't even know.
Like coming of age soundtrack.
Yeah.
Very Pacific Northwest indie pop. Very like.
Yeah, because they're literally from Hood River, Oregon,
It's
which
just,
is so fun.
But yeah, I agree with what you said. Like, as much I loved that lineup so much, and but this one was so fun because like, it's like the crossover of like the audience was very receptive to like the whole lineup, and I think like there was a good amount of people who like were like very diehard fans for all.
we were the ones for the wildlife.
Right. Even, like there was definitely like people who didn't know each one, as there always is at concerts, but I think it was just like cool to see like, oh yeah, this audience just like makes sense. And especially okay, so I think about Bad Sons, and it's so cool because like it felt like a little like Bad Sons like revival resurgence moment because they were like, I mean they still are like very, very popular, but I told you this, I loved Bad Sons so much when I was in high school, and like when I first got my license in 2017, like January 2017, I would always listen to the Disappear Here album, and because that came out in like 2016, and I was just like, I always wanted to see them live, and we did an episode a really long time ago with my friend Jama, but she actually went on like a leg of their tour with them in 2021, and I just remember so bad like wanting to see them then, especially just seeing how cool like their tour like creative direction and visuals looked, that like I was just so excited that I got to see them now, especially like just with this lineup. So it was so fun, and because they are very like rock, like they're very like indie rock, and so indie rock, pop, still everything. And I think they all kind of have like the more just like rock elements, and like I even said like the pop, like the pop punk elements to like the Wildlife has like crossovers with the band Camino, because like if you think, and like just like their that's what I was gonna say about Bad Sons, like they are someone who the band Camino has probably drawn influence from, because of how like Bad Sons was like so big in like 2016. They're still big now, but like you know like how much like people loved them then, and at that point the band Camino wasn't
like, they weren't big. Jeffrey doesn't even know when they formed. I think it was 2015 though. I found his LinkedIn. Sorry, that sounds creepy. Not in a creepy way.
But it's just like, oh, like these people actually had like a full like studio album then, and they like hadn't had that. So it was like, it's probably like very surreal to, and I think about that, like to be an artist and have people supporting you on your tour who are your influence that you look up to, and then like they also feel like it's a moment for them to like expand their audience to like with your fans, and like have a moment and get to tour again after like kind of like not for a while. So it was just so wholesome. That's like a good description. Like it just felt wholesome.
Yes.
Especially where like the Wildlife has toured with Band Camino before, or like done things with them before. Like they are connected.
Oh yeah.
Which, like, I don't know when, not to say I don't know when that happened, but, like, I don't know when that happened.
Wait, did they
said that. Jeffrey said that. He said, like, because, like, he said they got their vans at the same time and they've toured before, and I'm like, maybe it was small legs and stuff. Like,
and
it could have been all the way back then, like, when the Wildlife first started, because
actually they started around the same time. They actually started around the same time in, like, 2015, 2016.
Yeah, like, the Wildlife's first EP was huge. It was like so viral. Like it was like all over YouTube. I like listened to like Waterfalls was just huge.
I know, and it's so funny because I only just discovered the Wildlife like a couple of years ago. Like literally in Pullman. Like, oh my gosh, wait! I think I discovered them my senior year, or senior year in Pullman, because I was driving home and then like I don't know. I think I was listening to like one of my daily mixes or something, and like I had it downloaded. So that like I could just listen to it when I ran out of service and blah blah blah. And then like Waterfalls and Somebody's Gonna Love You, like those were two that would like come on a lot. And Blood Orange.
Wait,
oh my gosh, Blood Orange would have been so...
I remember now when you... Yes, I'm remembering all of this. Because I'm remembering, like, when you, like, played their stuff and you're like, I really like them.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait,
like, I actually...
songs.
I know, I remember...
Just had never put two and two together that they were all the same people.
Yeah. No, okay. I have, like, this vivid memory. Literally, okay. If you've ever driven back from Pullman, like, it's right before you get to, like, the Royal City gas station. Not the 76, the one right before, or like right after it if you're driving to Seattle, but the one right before it if you're driving to Pullman. Anyways, it was like down like that stretch, like right after like the curve in the road when you're on the straightaway there. Like I was listening to, was it Somebody's Gonna Love You? I think it was either Somebody's Gonna Love You, Blood Orange, or Waterfalls. And I was like, oh my gosh, these are really, like, these guys are like really good. That's really cool. And so that's actually so funny that I've only like just discovered them, but I'm like obsessed because like I saw them in August when they headlined, and it was so much fun. And now I'm seeing them here like with my favorite band, the band Camino, and with Sam. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just like the best night ever. And I love it so much.
So exciting. And it was just so funny because, well, I guess mine's like a whole year almost, like exactly. Like I saw the Wildlife a year ago when they opened for Floor, and when I was in Boston, and Issa just saw the Wildlife in Seattle. So it's like just fun. Like we both like feel like we saw them recently, so it's like cool.
Yeah, wait, that's actually so funny. Like, yeah, because this is your second time seeing the Wildlife. This is also my second time seeing the Wildlife. This is actually my third time seeing the band Camino. Like, the first time I saw them, like, I've loved the band Camino for however many years, but they're kind of, like, ones I kind of forgot about. No, maybe I don't know when I discovered them. Sometime in my life. After 2015, obviously. But, like, I kind of forgot about them and, like, would listen to, like, other stuff. But then I went to Dan and Shay, and they were one of Dan and Shay's openers. And then listened to them, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about them. Like, I forgot how much I love them. And so, like, that really reignited my love and adoration for them. And that was in 2021, because we were supposed to see them in 2020, but then the Rona. So it was postponed a year. And I'm so glad that, like, they were still able to do that. Because I know, like, for other concerts and, like, tours and stuff, like, openers had to, like, change because they weren't available anymore, like, other things. So I'm really, really glad that the band Camino was there, because if they weren't, I don't know if I'd be here right now.
I'm actually thinking about, okay, so you know how you're talking about how the openers, like, just make sense with the band Camino, and you're like, well, duh, because, like, they have a say in that, like, they, you know, work things out with people they like, whatever. Okay, but also, sometimes, like, people get really passionate about, like, the openers sometimes, and I understand why, because it's, like, part of your show. But yeah, sometimes I've been to shows where the openers do not make sense at all, or like are just like so random. Like when I saw Lorde, one of the openers was Run the Jewels, which is a like rap duo that is like more like not like really super current. Like they might have current music, but like they were like way more popular like a long time ago, and like there was just the amount of people who went to that show to see Run the Jewels because they were kind of like iconic, and then left before Lorde. Like it was just kind of sad because it was like, oh, like this just was not the best decision for this tour. And I'm just like, yeah, I've been to some other shows where it's just like this does not make sense at all. But I feel like whenever you're seeing things at like smaller and mid-sized venues, the openers make sense.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. So like I have a note on my phone with like all the concerts I've ever been to, and then I also have like the openers of those concerts just to see like, oh, who was it? One Direction in 2015. Icona Pop opened for them.
That's so funny.
At Lumen. And like even back then I was like, this is interesting, but like really thinking about it now I'm like, that's very interesting.
There's like some where I'm like, well, I should go back and find who opened, because I don't remember for stuff when I was like young, or like there's concerts where I missed the openers, so I need to go back and see what the openers were that I missed the first time I saw the 1975. Because I almost want to say that it was Pale Waves that year, because when we saw them open for Five Sauce, I know people had talked about Pale Waves opening for the 1975 before. Because I did not go to the 1975 the year that the Japanese house opened.
Yeah, that's when I did.
That's when you went, and I was not there that year.
And I think in general that does make sense, but at that show, to me, it just did not make sense. Like, Japanese house, like, it gave me a bad taste for the Japanese house, and I've never been able to listen to them since, and that was literally 2016. Like, I'm looking at it on my phone right now, I'm like, oh my god. It just...
Yeah, because I went 2017.
It was it was all, like, auto-tune, which, you know what? That's fine. Some people like that.
I will say, like, and Japanese house's music was so different then, because there was not much out at that point, and now it's so different, so it just, like, sucks.
So maybe I'll try them again, but... And, like, I actually did try Pale Waves after they opened for Five Sauce, but I'm just not into it. And I really want to like it, but I'm not into it, but that's fine.
It was Pale Waves. Oh my god, the fact that I literally missed Pale Waves, because my sister and I, like, we were just, like, I was in high school, and we were just busy, and we just couldn't get on a ferry till, like, we'd get there late. That's so funny. I'm so sad. But I guess, like, back then, like, I probably did not know them that much. Funny. Anyways, not so
that was so long. But no.
Yeah, it's just fun, like, when you already know them, like.
Yeah.
And even if you don't, like, it's fun to, like, make an effort to, like, try, or at least, like, listen, and if it's, like, not your thing, it's fine, but, like, to try and know, because it's so much more fun when you get there and, like, you already know, because, like, okay, the first time we saw the band come
I was going to say this too.
we didn't know Hastings, and so then Issa made sure, like, to find us, like, set list, or just, like,
of all three
yeah,
bands.
she just, like, put, like, all their songs, like, and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so
we listened to it on the entire 5 hour, but
you knew all the words to Chapstick.
I know I was obsessed with, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so cool because I know Hastings music.
And I remember, like, when he started, like, oh my gosh, it's Chapstick, and I'm like, we literally found out about this song this morning, like, but it was just so funny. And now we love him.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, I think I would still love to have Hastings on here. Matt, if you're listening, be a guest. Sorry, I called you 17 years old last time.
Hey, you never know. Like, that was a legal concern.
Oh my gosh, no, okay. Actually, I've been thinking about this, okay. Sorry, why did I just say okay, like, 5 times? Anyways, beside the point. Our last band Camino recap episode was so chaotic and made me sound probably clinically insane. And I so badly want to go back and, like, take out all the creepy weird things, but I also think it's so funny, and, like, because I think this one is going so much better.
Yeah.
It feels a lot more relaxed. It feels like I think it's because we did it so soon after. Actually, no, it was like a week after.
I was like, I feel like this is even more.
This is a lot more soon after. Like, I had more time to digest the last one, but I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
but
it was different.
So, like, I so badly want to go back and edit that one and, like, take out so much stuff, but I think it's so funny to keep there, and then people can be like, why is she so freaky and weird? And oh my gosh, absolutely not. But then hear this one and be like, oh, okay, so she's, like, a little more normal.
It's like how, like, on, like, Brittany Broski on her podcast. I love, like, I'll watch, like, the video on YouTube. I love watching her podcast. The Broski Report. She cracks me up. She's so just, like, public and wild and open and, like, honestly really out of pocket about, like, all her celebrity crushes and, like, people she loves. Like, it's so funny. Like,
okay, maybe I'll just continue to be unapologetic myself. Okay, so anyways, back to the freaky stuff. So, no, I'm kidding. Absolutely not.
That's so funny. But yeah,
actually, the stuff we're gonna say is gonna sound so fan behavior.
I think, like, very, very high level main point is that if you are a fan of the band Camino, let's be friends.
No, literally.
We would probably get along.
Oh my gosh, if you're a fan of the band Camino in another part of the country where they're still going, let us know.
No, and if you're a fan of the band Camino and, like, you don't know if you should go to their concert or not, like, I mean, you probably want to, but it's, like, definitely, like, try your hardest to go. If something is, like, in the way of you going, like...
I traveled halfway across the country for this.
Yeah.
And, we keep saying that, like, I came here just to see the band Camino with Sam, blah, 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 and, like, all the things, and, okay, well, yes, that is a really big reason. I mean, I came here to hang out with Sam. I came to Nebraska to be with Sam, but, like,
It's a business trip. Serious business.
And it was a lot easier to be able to say, yes, I'm gonna go to Nebraska when we have, like, things to, like, something like that to do. Because, like, we're both very, like, avid concert goers. And so, like, seeing someone that we both, like, really love, I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. But obviously the number one reason I'm here is to see Sam. And then number two is Ban Camino.
Right.
Even though I might say Ban Camino's number one.
Just, like,
and Sam just happens to be there, be my ride.
It just all fell in line so easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, also, like, as a little bonus, like, even after, like, we knew the Ban Camino's tour and, like, knew we wanted to do this, then when the 1975 announced their tour, like, starting over again this year, like, it just so happened to also fall while Issa was here, and she also, like she said, happens to be flying out of Denver, so we will also be going to that.
Okay, to be fair, I did plan my trip to fly out of Denver after we decided for sure that we were going to the 1975.
Sure.
Because that was, like, a big thing, because I was like, okay, I don't want to fly out of Denver, like, make you make a trip to Denver for no reason.
Mm-hmm, but then, like...
Yeah, but then you're like... But then I was like, okay, wait, so are we going to the 1975? And you're like, yes, we are.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, cool. So, got my trip out of Denver. But then... Sam did not buy the 1975 tickets until, like, this week. And so I was like...
But it's so funny.
Well, we have to go to Denver to take Issa to the airport.
Because we got, like, so much better tickets than I could have gotten before. Because after, like, the pre-sale was weird... Not to talk about this too much. The pre-sale was weird, whatever. Could only get lawn tickets. Like, the seats, like, were not probably much... Whatever. The lawn tickets were $50 on Access. So, like, I almost just, like, did it. Like, I almost just bought them a little bit after the sale, because I was like, I know I want to go, I don't want it to sell out, because some of the other cities were, like, low tickets and selling out, but Denver, like, wasn't. And so I just waited, and it was good that I did, because now, like, one of my friends is coming with us too, who loves them and wants to see them, and so I was able to get us all, like, tickets together, and we just got, like, tickets on SeatGeek, and we actually got, like, seats in the amphitheater, not lawn tickets, for, like, way cheaper. So, I'm excited.
I know, I'm really excited. And, like, it's been a lot of fun being here, and today Sam took me into Buckle, and I met some of her work people, and it was so fun. And so I met her friend that we were going with tomorrow. I'm like, nice.
And I'm like, this is good, so that the first time you guys meet isn't when she gets in the car.
And I'd be like, okay, so are you front seat or back seat taker?
She's just walking up to the car and you're like, oh, you can have the front. I'm a back seat.
No, honestly, I'm still a back seat taker. And if you don't know, that's a little bit of likewise lore. So let us know. Are you front seat or back seat taker?
Right.
Please. No, like, actually, please let us know. We think it says a lot about you. Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, okay, so I feel like, okay, we've talked so much already, but we haven't even gone to, like, some of the things we wanted to talk about.
Really, really important business. Really important business. So, you know, like, when you're at a concert... Okay, well, wait, actually, before I get to this. So, we managed to get so close.
Yes.
We had, like, only 3 people in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
So we were, like...
We were fourth row.
We were the fourth body.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, it's like,
because
in
it was
front of
GA.
each of us, there was, like, 3 people kind of, like, you know, squished in. So, very close, which is great. So we were able to just, like, enjoy the moment. And I felt the best being that close for, like, the wildlife and stuff, because we were, like, screaming their lyrics, and especially with them being the first opener, they had, like, less fancy, like, lighting and audio towards, like, not as loud, not as, like, flashy, whatever. So it's like, we were just, I felt like we were just, like, great fans.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, okay, sorry, real quick. Okay, so we had this idea that we're like, oh my gosh, what if we made, like, personalized posters for each of the Ban Camino shows? What if we do that for the wildlife?
Oh, we totally should.
Oh, honestly, we could do all 3, and then we could get noticed by someone.
Yeah.
We could put these, like, on the Likewise Instagram, or maybe we rebrand Outcast.
Anyway, so...
Sorry.
So, this time, actually, our newest idea, big announcement, actually, this episode is a surprise announcement, that we are starting a, fan podcast. No. It is a... It already was.
No, this is our fan podcast.
Yeah. So funny. That was fake. I'm sure everybody can tell that was a joke.
No big announcement. Promise.
But yeah, so anyways, we were close, which means because we were close, we, you know, were able to, like, interact. And, you know, when you're at a concert, okay, so we actually were talking about how, like, sometimes people around us would be like, oh my gosh, that was me. When, like, they'd be like, oh my god, they were pointing at me, they were making eye contact with me. And we were like, respectfully, no. And not because we're like, that was us, but it was like more in a like, I could definitely tell that was like way further to the left or the right of us. Because like we were like very much center.
Yeah. Like by the end of the show, Sam's feet were literally on like the
on the
center.
Actual middle.
Like the actual middle.
But it was just funny because we're like, if anything, we're self-aware.
Yeah. And I put on my TikTok story the other day. I mean, if we're not friends on TikTok, then you didn't see it. But did a TikTok filter, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how delulu are you? I got 0, so I'm very self-aware.
Which, like, I do think it's really fun. Sometimes it is fun to, like, kind of have those, like, lighthearted delulu moments of, like, romanticize your life. Like, if you're at a concert, even if you know, like, they're not looking directly at you, because, like, you can tell they're not, you can still, like, imagine you are, like, you know, like, live your fantasy. Be like, yes, they're totally pointing at me, they're looking at me, they're whatever.
That was
but,
the girls
like,
in front of us.
Yeah, it's just so funny because like we probably seem very delulu because we're like, oh my god, they looked at us, or we made eye contact here, or we did this or whatever. But TikTok stories don't lie.
Yeah, they don't lie. And so
Issa's not delulu.
And so actually, okay, so I think it happened before this. I forgot what song it was, but Jeffrey and I, we locked eyes, and you know, I was pointing at him, he was pointing at me, but the girls in front of me, like in front of us, like they were friends, like they were there together, like how Sam and I were there together. They were both like screaming at each other right after it happened. They're like, he was looking at me, and then the other girl goes, no, he was looking at me, no me, no me. And it was so funny. And then I told Sam, I was like, it was me, and Sam goes, yeah, I know. I can't remember what song it was, but that was really, really funny.
It was really funny.
It was it was so good. And then this was like almost midway through the show. What I Want came on. And during the first chorus of What I Want, you know who locks eyes with us? Mr. Spencer Stewart.
Yeah.
So basically,
because we were closer to him in the beginning, because like as much as we were like kind of in the center, like we were a little closer to Spencer.
Yeah, we're like on the left, like looking at the stage on the left, and then he was on the left, looking at the stage on the left. I get so confused about like stage right and stage left.
Right.
I'm like, which side is which?
Exactly.
Like, is stage right when you're looking at the stage, or is stage right when you're looking at the crowd? I don't know.
Right. I used to know from dance and stuff, but now I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, like I used to know, but I don't know now.
Right.
Anyways, beside the point.
But it was kind of like, it's so funny, Issa and I did not say anything to each other for like, until after, like, so like, okay, it was like in like the first chorus, so then like, we were just like really living in the moment. We were both like internally freaking out and just equally excited because it was still early on enough in the set. And so then we like waited a moment, and then like we kind of like,
we turned to each other.
We kind of were like, it was like, are you thinking what I'm thinking kind of moment? Like, we're feeling the same thing, right? Like, that was both of us. That was you and that was me. And I like, honestly, like, the first one was just like, we're in love. No,
like, and when I say locked eyes, I mean, like, locked eyes. Like, it felt like none of us were blinking. Like, this whole time.
Yes.
And he's just playing his guitar. And, okay, really embarrassing story. We are like, oh my gosh, we did not get any videos from What I Want.
Because we were mesmerized.
Just so mesmerized. We're like, because the entire song, we're just thinking, we're like, oh my gosh, he was looking at us. Like, he knows our faces. That's wild. And then today, I'm looking through and oh, what was it? So we saw the show on Wednesday. Thursday morning, I like did like a recap or whatever, and I like posted on my story. And then Reagan, like their like touring bass player, like I posted a video of him and blah 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 blah, all the things, like so fun. And then today I was looking at my stories, or at my videos like on my phone, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, Sam, look at Spencer like playing the guitar, like his like guitar solo. And she goes, that's What I Want. I was like, no, it's not. She goes, yes, it is. And I'm like, I had a video this whole time, and then I watched Reagan's video of like his bass solo that I posted to my story, and so I was like, oh my gosh, that's from What I Want. I was like, no freaking way.
It was so funny. Okay, so we lived like a whole 20 minutes within What I Want. I swear.
Yes.
Because it was like we had like enough choruses, we had like the solos, like there was so much happening that we were just like trying to keep up with, and like
It's not even a long song at all.
It's not. We had so many moments where we like were like talking about it to each other during the song still, and
Yeah.
the fact that like that's why we didn't even think that the videos of the guitar solos was that song. I just knew it was because I like heard it for a second and I was like starting to sing the song. I was like, no, that is that. Because then also like and then I was like, wait, I have my photos of that moment because like I took photos of Spencer right there, and then I took photos of Reagan because while I was taking the photos of him, it was like very much like
They came center stage.
Yeah, they were like very center, right in front of it.
Right in front of us.
And it was like black and white. It was just like strobes, so it was like pretty dark. So like it was hard like getting the pictures. But I just remember because of the strobes like illuminating like the halos around their heads, I like literally turned to Issa and was like, he looks like Jesus. Well,
Yeah, Reagan. Oh my, no, it was wild.
It was
Like,
such a funny
like
moment.
in my head, the reason I didn't think those videos were from What I Want is because in my head I was like, okay, it was like, not yellow, it was like orangish red lighting.
Different. So I have another
In my
one
head,
from the
like
beginning of What
the
I Want.
Try Hard EP,
Yes.
and so that's why I thought it was red and orange because I was just thinking of the EP. But I was, oh my gosh,
So funny. We lived a life during What I Want, and then it obviously like impacted us for the rest of the show. Like, it's so funny.
and I made a very, very, very bold claim during the show. I mean, it was well after What I Want, but it was like we're still, it was still sinking. Honestly, it's still sinking in. Also, we know that Spencer has a girlfriend, and you know, I really hope that they're so happy together and very much in love.
She's so cool.
No,
like,
she really
has
is.
like, okay, not to go off on another side, 'cause you have a great story to tell. She has like one of like her job, like she's a stylist, and like she just seems so cool, and the stuff that she does is like stuff that I
like,
think would be so cool to do. Like
she
has,
dressed
like,
Maren Morris.
Yeah, like she has a dream
Yeah.
job for me. So I like now I'm like, wait, I need to follow her just because like she's
Be
so
stylist
cool.
for
and I
Big
just-
Camino.
Right.
So that's how we get involved. Cool.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna follow her just because, not because she's Spencer's girlfriend, simply because I think she's so cool.
She's so cool.
And now I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Honestly, I forgot what I was saying, but
Your bold claim.
oh yeah, my.
It's important. I'm not gonna let you forget.
No, it is very bold. I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was. Oh no, it was at the end. What song was it? I don't remember what song, but it was like towards the end. Was it after? Was it during the encore?
I don't remember. I don't even remember when you told me during the show.
I don't remember either.
I just remember talking about it after.
Yeah.
That we talked about it during.
Yeah. Anyway, no. Well, okay, no, it was so funny because Sam's like, yeah, sometimes like people like, or like at shows, she's like, yeah, people like sometimes when we're talking at shows, like I don't really hear anything, and I just like agree.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah.
I'll be like,
I'm like,
huh?
and then so I was like, oh my gosh, did she not hear my bold claim? Okay, so here it is. I think Spencer Stewart is. I feel like they need context for this. Okay, whatever. I think Spencer Stewart is so much more attractive than Harry Styles. And when I said that to her, I was like, I so meant it in the moment. And I was like, maybe this feeling will pass. I don't know. And then when we got back to the hotel, we talked about it a little bit. I was like, no, I still think that. And then the next day, we talked about it a little bit. And right now, I'm like, I fully believe it. Yeah. Like, I don't know if this is like maturing. I don't know if this is like, okay, Harry's out of my league, like never gonna happen, like way too big.
Like, is it the like? Yeah,
But
what is it?
But
I don't know.
like, is this growth? Like, because you know what? This is gonna sound bad, but never in my life would I ever think that I'd be attracted to someone like Spencer. But I think he's so fine. He's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and Jeffrey, I love. Jeffrey was like so clean shaven, like freshly on Wednesday. I was like, oh my gosh, he looks so fine.
His curls just
and
look so
it
good.
looks so good, and it's just everyone looks so good. Oh my gosh, also Reagan was so attractive too. Just everyone was so fine that
Reagan's
night.
curls were also so good.
I know, like, can you drop your curl routine, please?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my revelation on Wednesday. I was like, oh my gosh, like I still love Harry. I'm still like obsessed with Harry and like love him, but
like.
Spencer Stewart, oh man.
Does Harry play like multiple instruments?
Well, he plays guitar now. Does he play piano? I think he like.
I'm sure he probably knows something. I mean, I'm sure.
I think he like dabbles. I think he dabbles with the piano. But Spencer knows like full on songs. plays them from memory. Oh my gosh! Also, that was wild. So they have like a little acoustic set, right? Mm-hmm. That they do, and so Sam and I, like, we were sending each other like TikToks and reels and stuff, and then she sends me one that says like surprise song in whatever city, and I was like, surprise song?
I'm sorry, can we delete the surprise song like phrase?
Yeah.
I just
like it was.
I feel like it's like shows like a wave of like we talk about like Gen Z being like the concert goers now. I think it just like shows a wave of like not understanding like concerts, because like everyone's like, oh, like they changed the set list or whatever, but it's like, okay, so a lot of the times like for long tours, like set lists don't stay the same, or like they want to throw in a song because like they just want to do that song. Like, it's just funny.
And like with Taylor Swift, I get it because they were surprise songs. Like that was a thing that she did. But like surprise songs, like it's not a new thing. And so like what happened is like during the acoustic set, like they like take everyone out except Spencer and Jeffrey, and they just do like an acoustic set, and then they say, okay, like what songs do you guys want to hear acoustic real quick? And that's the quote unquote surprise songs. Right. And like literally they were taking the requests. Yeah. And so they were playing these songs, they were like singing these songs from memory. And okay, like not that it should be hard to do, but Joe Jonas literally cannot remember any of the songs, so he always still uses a teleprompter.
When you're focused on like the songs that are like, when you have like 20, I don't even know how many, but I'm just gonna say when you have 20 songs on your set, and like you have to nail those like for your whole tour,
like that's what you're focused on.
Yeah, that's what you practice. That's what you like. You know the order, whatever. Like you're not just
doing these on a whim.
Yeah.
But they did these songs on a whim, and
even ones that they haven't even, like there was one that they hadn't even done live yet.
Same Page from The Dark. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Also, it's really funny because I was like, yes, same page. And then I told Sam like 2 seconds later, I was like, oh wait, I get Same Page and Save My Life mixed up.
Yeah, that's really funny.
And I really do get them mixed up, but like I love them both. And it was really good. Like I don't know, I love that they did that, and I hope that they like keep that for future tours.
Yeah, it was really fun because it's like, oh, like Garrison's getting a break. And you guys are gonna just keep singing.
But I also was
and
like,
it's like interaction.
Just give Garrison like a cajon or like a guitar to like drum on a little bit, like acoustically.
That's funny. Yeah, no, it was awesome. That part was so fun.
Yeah, and they did Crying Over You. Oh my gosh, I love Crying Over You. It was so good, and Less Than I Do was also so good, and I just. And
that was one song what
did they do?
Know It All.
Know It All.
Me too. Know It All.
Oh. No, because that's the one I was. Okay, I also get Know It All, and I think I like you mixed up.
And then Taylor Swift.
Tim McGraw. Yeah.
Tim McGraw. We need to start an investigation. Spencer was just like, I'm gonna leave this up to you, and then walked off the stage and just watched Jeffrey from.
I know, it was so
that's
cute.
Kind of nice. Like, I mean, obviously, if you don't, like, obviously doing like the acoustic guitar covers of the Taylor Swift songs is Jeffrey's thing.
Yeah,
like he was doing it on
very
TikTok
Jeffrey
and stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of like, of course, Spencer's not gonna know like what piano to play because Jeffrey's just gonna like play the song.
Jeffrey's the
so,
super
like,
fan.
They would have to like go take a break on the stage. You don't need to like stand there. You can drink some water, watch. But it like I was like trying to like assess the energy. I was like, not that he has to like Taylor Swift or like not, you know, not that there's anything wrong with if he doesn't and if he's not a fan. But it was just so funny. I was like, Spencer, don't do this so boldly.
No, it was so
cute. They're gonna cancel you.
He's like, well, it was so cute because he was just like standing on side stage, and then he's like smiling, watching him. He's like, oh, proud brother moment. I was like, my heart. And then they always close the acoustic set with the Black and White, and for the Black and White, Jeffrey walked off. He's like, this is your time to shine. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Moment. And then so he like went off the stage, and then he literally got piping hot tea in a black Solo cup. So I'm like, brother, that must have been so hot to hold and then to drink because you could literally see the steam. But yeah, and Sam was telling me, like, we were talking about it, like, still digesting the fact that, you know, Spencer was like in love with us, even though he's probably like very much in love with his girlfriend, which I hope they're happy. Like, I really do. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that sounds so bad. My thing is, I want to see more of them together. Like,
yes.
There's just, like, not, like...
I love them.
And I love a private relationship.
Yes.
But I was just like, I I want the cute couple content.
Yes.
Like, as soon as, this is so, like, such a random reference, but when, like, Emma Chamberlain and, like, Role Model, like, when more, like, actual content, like, stuff of them was coming out, it actually just, like, made my heart so happy. Like, it was, like, it's just so cute.
No, for sure. And, like, we were just talking, and Sam's like, honestly, I kind of like being a couple rows back because I feel like it's easier for them to see
interact with us, yeah.
And, like, interact. Because, like, I mean,
they have to, like, look down.
I want to be right on rails so that I can get the set list afterward.
Yes.
But I also agree, like, I think it's better because also when you're a couple rows back, you don't have to, like, have your head up, like, neck held as high. And then, I mean, my neck was still hurting at the end of the night, but I was like,
yeah, because, like, they want to look out into the crowd. They don't want to look.
Yeah.
Like, and, of course, they have their moments where they look right down, but, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, from the Omaha recap on their story, I saw that they had posted a picture of the person whose sign was, like, I, like, skipped class for this, or I skipped my exam for this, or whatever. And I was like, oh, dang, we really should have had the, like, I came from Seattle.
I know. I know. I was really thinking about it, but then I forgot, and I was just, like, so caught up in everything else, and it was so fun. Oh, okay. But, like, so on my Instagram post, I said, like, traveled halfway across the country just to see the band Camino with Sam. And then the Wildlife commented, they're like, so glad we could play for you. I was like, you're not even gonna acknowledge my traveling? so then I, like, responded to them. I was like, I can't remember exactly what I said. Like, come to Seattle or something, or like see you next year in Seattle. And then they didn't respond, so we've got beef. JK.
So funny.
But
there's just so many moments, and, like, I thought it was fun, like, I have so many, like, random things, like, captioned, like, looking back, like, because, like, sometimes, like, videos are just, like, oh, yay, good part of the song, whatever, but I actually just have so many, like, just hilarious things, like, happening in my videos, like, of, like, whatever, like, Jeffrey was doing, like,
oh my gosh,
dancing, or...
I think like that one video of, it's Spencer solo, and Jeffrey's in the background. I think you should just, like, be zoomed in the whole time and, like, screen record just Jeffrey.
Yeah.
It's, like, so funny. I think that would, like, go viral.
Yeah, I need to post it. It's so funny.
I posted so many TikToks the other day, and I'm like, people are probably tired of this and, like, all my content, but I'm like, honestly, social media is for you.
Hey.
Like, so your social media, like, it's for you.
Also, like, it's so fun to just, like, post the content you do have, because, like, I actually kind of get really overwhelmed, like, looking at my camera roll and seeing how much it's, like, flooded with the concert right now, and, like, how hard it is for me to, like, scroll back and find things that were, like, not that long ago, because there's, like, so, not that I took a lot, like, it's actually not bad, and I know, like, later it'll be, like, smaller looking to me in the grand scheme of things, but it's, like, there's such a thing as, like, storage and, like, memory keeping and, like, treating your social media like a scrapbook, like, sometimes, like, it's just so fun.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm all for it. Like, why not just post it? Like, whatever. But yeah, Jeffrey's dancing.
It was so good.
Funny.
And
it's always so good.
Yeah.
No cowboy hat.
Yeah, I know. I really want to bring my cowboy hat, and, like, I think that would have been so fun. But I'd be scared to, like, give it to them because I'd be like, I do want it back.
Yeah.
But I think they would have loved it. Also, like, I do have a tiara on it, but it's not, like, glued on or anything. It's from camp, actually. But I'm like, wow, one of them could have worn the tiara and one of them could have worn the hat. But no, it was so good, and
like, they just do a good job of, like,
it's such a good
staying
show,
entertaining, and, like, you can tell they love what they do.
Yeah. And okay, and then we were also talking about this, like, last year. Okay, this is about the outfits, and then what we think it means. Like, so this year, Spencer, you know, he's just wearing his shirt and pants and, you know, everything.
Cropped.
Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started.
But, like, long crop. Like, just, like, cut off shirt, not, like...
Yeah, not a crop top.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, but, like, it was mighty fine, let me tell you.
Stylish, for sure.
But then last year, he's wearing, like, long sleeve and a beanie. And we're like, interesting. And yeah, he had his, like, song that he sang last year.
He gave Shy vibes last year.
Yeah, and he was like very behind the piano last year.
Yeah.
And now that I'm thinking about it, like, there was definitely, like, a keyboard on his side that he just played. Like, but this time, like, it just seemed like he was so much more confident. And I was telling Sam, I was like, I'm pretty sure like he just recently discovered how fine he is, and like that he actually has like so much to offer just as a person and all the things, because like he was amazing, and Jeffrey amazing as always. Like never, I'm not gonna say that, never mind. Okay, I'll say it.
My year of rest and relaxation.
Yes. I this past year, like, just following them on social media and stuff, like, Jeffrey posts so much more often than Spencer does. And so I really think being more exposed to Jeffrey like that, it's just been my year of Jeffrey appreciation. And so I'm in love with them both. And yeah. Sorry, I've talked so much.
No, it's okay. It's so funny because I was like, I'm really committed to this being a short episode. There's definitely like a lot I talked about at the beginning that I'm like, actually, like, yeah, you should probably cut out like a bunch of like any of the times we stop talking about them.
No, I don't think I will, because honestly, I just like this conversation. I think
it's fun. This is
fun.
very just like fun. Like, this feels like likewise sleepover. Like, this is like what it was like to be in our hotel room when we got back from the concert. Like, just like us analyzing things and going over our stories again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. We should have started this one.
We should have talked about that before we talked about how close we got, but yeah.
Yeah. Sam, tell the story.
Okay. So, we get into the venue, and this venue's set up really interesting. Like, you go through the door and security and whatever first, and then there's like nice like auditorium doors, like keeping the room shut or whatever. So then everyone's like crowding up against those, and then like the merch is behind it. There was one person buying merch and nobody else in line. And so we had zero plans to get merch before the show. Like, we were fully committed to like,
because like we wanted to get the front,
getting the front, and then getting merch after the show. We just didn't think there was a chance because that's not how it was at like Soto in Seattle. Like, everybody just was in, and then the merch was in there. So we were like, let's just do it. Even though it was 6, we were like, let's just do it. And so we went up to the merch, and
because like the auditorium doors were still closed,
they were still
no one was in the venue except for like the VIP
and the lines
people.
weren't long in front of us. Like, there was not that many people in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're like, let's just get the merch. And Issa in the moment kind of like knew what she wanted, because like she knew she wanted the tote bag, like we talked about it. But I was like very much like not sure what I wanted, and I actually, before, I didn't think I liked this t-shirt with the snake on it. Then I was like, oh, I kind of like that. I kind of want that. But then Issa went to go get the one with the tour dates on the back, and I was like, yeah, I actually kind of think I'd want the one with the dates on the back too.
The black shirt with the dates on it. Because there's a black one and a white one, but I like the front of the black one more, just as the Bambino.
Yeah. So Issa goes and gets hers. And it's like loud, obviously. And so she like turns and she holds the shirt up to her body and like mouths something to me. Like, I don't even know in the moment what she really said. Like, my brain's like processing. I'm just thinking that she's showing me what the size was like and like giving my approval. I'm like, yes, like, slay.
Yeah. She gave me 2 thumbs up.
Yes, I'm like, yes, like, and in my brain I'm like, yes, oversized, like, boxy, oversized, long, amazing, it's gonna be great. So then I go, and in my head for some reason that just computed to like, she like asked for like a bigger size. So I was like, okay. So I go up, and I said, okay, can I get number 1? And an extra large and a tote bag. Because I'm like, I'm just repeating Issa's what she got. He's like, yeah, of course. Okay, so I get it. And then the second I'm getting out of the line, like, the doors are opening. So I'm like running up to Issa, I grab her arm.
Yeah, because I left because I was like, shoot, there are people getting like in these lines. So I was like, Sam will find me. Like, I need to do this. I can't wait for her.
Yeah. So I grab her arm, then we go in, and then people start running, so like, I have to like let go of her arm so we can like jog. And then I'm like, this is weird, because neither of us have been in this venue. We don't know where like the little stairs are.
Yeah.
And so we're like running like, lightly, and we get all the way up to the front. We're like, wait, this is so good. So then she's like, what'd you get? And I was like, oh my god, the same as you. You said extra large, right? And she goes, I got a medium. And you're like, I said medium. And you're like, wait, so did you get an extra large? And I'm like, yes. And I was like, wait, hers looks so long. 'Cause my concern is sometimes concert shirts, they're like too narrow, or like just small fitting, or like they're boxy but not long enough, and I want to guarantee the option of like a comfy sleep shirt.
Yeah, and like my shirt, like, it goes to my mid-thigh, and like the sleeves go to like the crotch of my elbow, basically. Yeah. Like a little bit above, but...
So then we tried our shirts on when we got back to the hotel, and like actually like it's not even like that drastic of a difference. Like mine's also long. It's just like even like a little bit longer, and like the sleeves.
The sleeves are what kill me. I think I might cut the sleeves.
Yeah, I might too. It's really comfy, and like honestly, it doesn't even feel like that oversized. And like I'm still glad that I got it, because my problem is sometimes I'll get like a large in a concert t-shirt, and maybe it'll be long, but yeah, like I said, it's skinny. Like it's not wide enough for like my hips and butt. But like, I don't know, it's just so comfy. And yeah, that's just a funny story. And then afterwards we're like, oh my god, should we like just like go get more merch? Like, should we go get wildlife merch? But there's wildlife merch I really want. That's on their website and not on the tour.
Yeah, me too.
So and okay.
Yes, okay.
I don't necessarily want to name drop, because
no, I want you to, because I was thinking about this. I was like, are we gonna say this? And yes, okay.
Like I'm like, we totally can, because it's just funny. So okay, so when we saw the Ban Camino and Floor and Hastings, so for reference, Floor, like recently, so they always had one of the original members of Floor was, oh my god, my brain is gone at this point. It's so late that I'm just like, whoa. Anyways, McKinley Kitts was a member of Floor and left the band because it's just like been a long time, and he has a whole family now, like literally kid. But it's like he already wasn't touring with them anymore. But he like officially left Floor this year. But his brother, I love that I'm just like explaining this to everybody. His brother like works in music too, and
like he was on the Wildlife's headline tour, so like
he like
earlier.
Stage manages.
Yeah,
he does like a lot of stuff.
Like I gave him the bracelets that I made for the Wildlife at the Seattle show on August 5th. Do I know if he gave them to him? Don't know, but he said I got you. So
it's
I
just
said,
funny
okay.
Because I'm like, that's where I'm like, I feel creepy, because like, why do I know who, like I'm like, I don't know if other people like very much know like exactly who these people are, but it's just like, but it's like,
I think it's funny. It makes him feel known and like
right,
valued. Like you're a big part of like this production.
I appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
and like think you're so cool.
And so and during the show, we're like, well, first of all, we're like, where's Jameson? Like the Ban Camino's manager. So we're like, where is he? And literally, I was looking around the entire time. I was like, maybe he's like side stage, or maybe he's like up in like the, like upper deck or whatever it is. Like, I didn't see him. I was like, what the heck? And then we're also like, where's Tucker?
We just kept being like, where's Tucker? But it's funny because, so like we went, and this Instagram story expired like not long after I saw it. So like I go to his Instagram. So I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if he's here. Just because, like, I know, like, he's the one, like, he took Issa's bracelets, all this stuff. So I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if he's with the Wildlife, you know? Because we were only the second show with Wildlife. So, like, what if he's here? And then we go to his story, and he had a story of him, like, putting, like, his, like, stuff in the car, and it was like, here we go again, or whatever. And then we're like, oh my god, he's here. Like, we just, like, we were just like, no, that means he's here. He totally could have been anywhere else. But we're like, he's here. And so, every time, so, like, when, like, people would go to, like, set up stuff on the stage, or, like, whatnot, we were like, where is he?
Where is he?
None of those people are him.
I'm like, oh my gosh, that's him. And then it's like, no, that's not him.
It was just so funny. And then afterwards, we, like, are out in the, like, lobby, I guess, of the venue, and looking at the merch stuff again, and Issa goes, oh my god, that's him. He's here.
Like, Tucker was literally doing merch for the Wildlife, like, all night.
Yeah. She was like, there he is.
And then we're just sitting there, we're like, should we go talk to him? Like, we're not gonna buy merch, but should we just go talk to him and be like, hi, Tucker? Like, that would have been so good. We decided against it because we're like, nope, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. We're not gonna be those people. I mean, yeah, like, if we'd met him before, we could have been like, hi, or so, like multiple times, like, before, like, where it's not, like, weird or anything, but, yeah, we decided so against funny. It. So now it's just a funny story that we're like, oh my gosh, should we?
Yeah, it was just funny. It was like a little inside joke, because we were like, we just had this whole thing where, like, we're the only ones. Like, we definitely probably are not the only people who know him or whatever, but, like, just, like, at the show, we were like, we're the only ones in this audience right now who know. Yeah.
Oh, and, so Jameson, found out the next day, aka yesterday, he wasn't at the show, you know, probably because his wife, you know, gave birth So he has a full-on newborn baby, fresh out the womb.
Very fresh.
Yeah, he was not there. And so I was looking around for nothing.
So funny.
Yeah, but oh my god, it was just so, honestly, I could talk about this for so long, and like I know we already have, but it was just so good. And yeah, like Sam was saying, please, like, if you're somewhere where the band community is like going still and you're like, don't know them, or like don't know if I should go, I say do everything in your power to go, because like it's such a fun show, like whether you know those songs or not, like whether you know the openers or not, like it's such a fun and engaging show, and like just everything about it felt so magical. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the exact spot I want to be. And if I could go to like the rest of their shows on this tour, like I would 1,000 times over.
Yeah, I would say that it was like, I'm like trying to remember like what shows all I've actually gone to in like this actual like year, this calendar year, like it's actually not that many. But I'll think like in the whole, this is like actually like one of my most like memorable and favorite shows, like I mean ever, period, but also just like definitely this year. And I went to the Eras tour. And this is this is like, so I just loved it so much. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun. And like I think a lot of it too is just like the experience of like me traveling and like literally coming to Nebraska from Seattle, like day of, basically, yeah. And seeing them like that really just added to it and stuff. But it was such a fun experience. And honestly, I would do like this whole travel thing again. Do I really want to like travel like this again? And just with the no sleep I got, no, but I would do it again for them.
No, I agree.
So good.
Exciting.
Okay, so I feel like we should probably cut it here. You know, in the weeks to come, we'll probably still be talking about it a little bit, or like reference it, or like think of something new and all the things. So you can probably expect to hear more about Band Camino and just more about this trip in general over the next couple weeks at least. But we'll stop talking about it now, and then we'll move on to Song of the Week. But, you know, as we love an opportunity to do like a mini playlist. So that's exactly what we're doing with this week's Song of the Week.
We haven't done like a mini playlist for in a long time.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe I'll make like a new playlist, like Spotify playlist, and be like, Band Camino like mini playlist, or like something, you know, like likewise Band Camino playlist or something.
Yeah. And
then I can add more songs to that.
And then it's actually the entire discography. It's actually not a mini playlist.
Yeah. Okay, so Sam, how's yours looking?
Okay, well first I have to give credit to Issa for the mini playlist setup idea for this, because she like told me what we were like picking. She was like, yes, we will pick a song from each section. I was like, that's actually genius.
Because it gives us an opportunity to choose as many as we possibly can without choosing them all.
Yeah. So, and she had hers picked out before I even made mine. But it was like funny because she didn't put hers on the doc, and like she just like waited for me to do mine, and she's like watching me type them to like see it.
And I'm just like giggling to myself.
Yeah. Okay, so first for the openers for the Wildlife, I did Somebody's Gonna Love You. Even though I like kind of like wanted to put one of like the newer songs, I just like, it was so fun because everybody was just dancing.
So like a lot more people knew that.
It was so fun. And then for Bad Sons, I did Off She Goes. Okay, last night, I just from catching up on all this and like the lack of sleep, my brain has just been not working, and I've been messing up every like song title recently. So basically what happened, I was like, in the moment, I like wasn't expecting them to play it because I just somehow like missed it every time I listened to the set list. So they start, and I literally said to Issa during the show, they weren't going to play this. And then later I checked my set list and it was on it. So I was like, oops. But I forgot that it was called Off She Goes. And I was like, literally, what's this song called? And I was like, oh, it's There She Goes. And I was like, no, it's not. And then I was like, oh, it's Then Because She Goes. And then I was like, wait, that's the 1975. And I was like, wait, what's it called? I had to like go to the album and look, and I was like, oh yeah, there we go. But it just like, it was very calm and like peaceful. And I just like felt like I was my little 16-year-old self again. It was so cute. Okay. The first chunk of the Ban Camino set list, like before the acoustic section, is where we did the cutoff. We totally should have alternated. This is so funny. Okay.
I mean, we can. I can just say, like, my 2 openers.
Okay, yeah, do
or
your
something.
openers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about that too. I was like,
I know, I would
because it would be for comparison.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the wildlife, I put Somebody's Gonna Love You just because, like, it was the most engaging. Like, people did not know the wildlife. Like, I would say out of, how many people do you think were there? Like, so capacity is like 3,000. I'd say,
like, maybe 20, 25,
yeah.
23.
Yeah, 23, 2,500, something like that. I don't know. Like, a handful, like, percentage, like, not percentage,
there were other
like
people?
like a handful proportion of people,
Yeah.
you know?
There was a couple people around us, like a couple girls who were, like, super, like, there for them. Like,
yeah.
I heard them talking about it before.
Yeah, and, like, some of, like, 2 of the girls, like, I was super into it because, like, I love them. And, like, some of the girls, like, next to us, they're like, excuse me, like, who is this? I was like, oh, this is the wildlife. And they're like, oh, okay, like, that's cool. I'm like, yeah. And then just went back to it. But yeah, like, so people, like, actually knew, like, Somebody's Gonna Love You, and it was so fun. And, like, that was the last song that they performed. But I'm also gonna add Box here because
Please do.
yeah, no, Sam was literally like, I want to do Box, but I did that last week. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And it's really fun because this is a twofer with Box. They do Box, and they're like, blah blah, like, all these words, whatever, and then literally in the middle of the song they start playing Best of Both Worlds. You get the limo out front,
yeah.
ooh ah, ooh. And then they go back into Box. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. And, like, they did that on their tour when I saw them in August, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm so glad that they did it again, because I didn't get a video of it last time, and I'm like, I need video evidence. Like, I need my own video, not like when I'm screen recording someone else's, like on Wildlife HQ or whatever.
Right.
Like, I need my own proof. But yeah, that was so fun. And then Bad Sons, I only know like 2 or 3 of their songs, and one of them is Baby Blue Shades, and I love that song. Now, I was gonna choose it because I was like, I know that one, but I chose Swimming in the Moonlight because it was like so memorable. It was just so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And also just like,
Because it was like first.
yeah, and
Your first sight of them.
yeah, and you know how we were talking about how we were just like mesmerized the whole night? Oh my gosh. Krista, like, mesmerized. This is gonna sound so weird, but like, if you know, like, Matty Healy, and he does this little like hip movement thing when he plays guitar, like, Krista does like the same thing, and Jeffrey kind of does it too. Like, I don't know, that little hip movement kind of mesmerizes me. And like, I posted like one song each or whatever, like, on my Snap story, and then my sister responded to the one of Bad Sons, and she goes, oh, hello, muscles. And I thought that was so funny. But anyways, yeah, so those are my 2 openers. Well, I guess like 3 or 4 since I mentioned Baby Blue Shades.
That's so funny. Okay, my pre-acoustic Ban Camino. Besides What I Want, because we talked about that.
Obviously, that's on there.
Hush Hush, which
that
was also, that was like really
good.
close with like What I Want. And like, I was just living for all the try hard stuff. Like, there was just something about it and what it was doing to me.
Mm-hmm. I think I might add so many to this. Okay, I'll do my best. Okay, yeah, so besides What I Want, I put See You Later because that is like, I think that's my favorite song from The Dark. Like, it's just, it was one of their singles, and sometimes I really don't like choosing singles because I'm like, oh, that's the ones that everyone knows, like, blah blah blah, but it's just, it's so catchy, it's so fun, and like, again, I love me some Spencer, and like his falsetto and just everything, so magical. Like, I love it. But also, I think I'm gonna add It's You. Like, it's just, that one's so fun, and if you know, you know. Like, I posted on my Instagram story last week something about Sam, and I put It's You as the song on there, and then I like made a little comment. I was like, it's like, the song doesn't describe Sam at all, but like, it's just such a fun one or something. I can't remember exactly what I said, and so it was like, ha ha ha, love that disclaimer. I was like, it's so funny.
It was so funny. Okay, the acoustic section, I lived for all of this because I got like 3 songs at least, I'd say, that were ones I really wanted on the set list, and we already shouted them all out. So my pick for this is Less Than I Do, my number 2 song of the year last year from Spotify. I just love that song. That was one of my favorites on the set list last time, and I was like sad to see it gone, and just the way it was, like, I wanted to cry.
Yeah, honestly, I think I like the acoustic version of it more than like the full production of it. Like, it felt, I mean, I love acoustic songs just because it feels so much more intimate, and especially like in a venue like that,
emotion was just there.
Like, it was so good. And like seeing that they like know it, and I'm assuming love it, because like they know the song, they remember the words, and like
I noticed, well, Jeffrey was like less than I do, and made like a little face. I was like, I was like, wait, does he not want to
like this one? But like, they did it so well. I loved it. Yeah, so that was actually my pick too, but I'll do a different one because it was between these two. Right. Crying Over You. It was just so good, and good. I'd never heard it live before, and yeah. Amazing. It's so fun.
I love that. Okay. After the acoustic, it was so hard not to pick 214.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like really like right after.
I'll put it on the playlist.
It was hard not to pick that because that's like one of my favorite songs ever.
Her number one song.
My number
last
one
year.
song of the year on Spotify. I didn't Told You So because it was just so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think after like kind of the more low vibes, like it was so intense. Like, I literally wanted to headbang. Like, it was just like and it had a lot of like strobe lights, so it was just so fun. I loved it.
It was so fun. And literally right after Told You So happened, like, I asked him, I was like, wait, have they done What Am I Missing? Because I'm pretty sure that's on the set list. And then immediately after Told You So, they did What Am I Missing? And so, like, that's mine. Because, like, that was so fun. I just love the, what am I missing you for? Like, the shaking of the hands. And, like, when you got bracelets on, like, it's like maracas. Oh, yeah? It's so fun.
That's so funny. I love that. And then, Encore, we had 3 songs to pick from. And I just had to pick Daphne Blue. Because it was just so iconic. Like, it was great, and like it was so also just like fun, like, and hyped, and the confetti like literally was a jump scare. Like, why is it? And I was like just like I was grabbing so much of it. It's just like in my bag.
Oh yeah, I hope it's still in mine. I think it is. But yeah, I also chose Daphne Blue because, again, Spencer.
It's just so.
It was so fun, and like, it was so engaging and a beautiful way to close the show, and yeah, I loved it.
And the venue did like a drink special. They were like, we just found out we have a drink special, the Blue Daphne.
Oh yeah, and I was like, do you think that like the woman just like said it wrong, or is it called the Blue Daphne instead of Daphne Blue or something? I don't know. I mean, we didn't get it because we're not going to spend money, and
it was
also
$22,
and then a $19 refill.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She was like, well, they put a lot of alcohol in the drink. We're like, never mind.
I'm like, no, absolutely not. Like,
right now.
I just don't drink. Like,
yeah. We're like, never mind.
Yeah, so it was so much fun, and again, could talk about this for like hours and hours and hours on end. So, if you like the Band Camino, ask us questions so that we have an excuse to talk about it.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this long episode. We fully intended for this to be like 45 minutes. But here we are, after an hour 20.
So fun.
But yeah, so this is the end. And, you know, as always, gonna ask you to rate and review, because, like, that's just the easiest way for people to like know about us is if they're like rates and reviews, because that pushes it out on like the stream platforms, and it's like, oh yeah, people like this. So yeah, and then also follow us on whatever stream platforms you use so that you know when an episode is coming out. And then also follow us on Instagram at likewise_pod.
Yes.
It's so cute.
It is so good.
Yeah, I love it.
That way you know when we do more than one episode in a week.
Oh yeah, like this week. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like edit this so fast. Like, I'll either edit it on the drive to Denver tomorrow, or, well, I probably won't. I'll probably just be like engaging conversation.
Right.
But I'll probably edit like in the airport or something.
Right, you've got a lot of time to be in there.
I've got a lot of time in the airport, yeah. But yeah, this was so fun, Sam, and I'm so excited. You know what? Maybe next week we'll talk about the 1975.
Yes, I love that.
But yeah, this was so fun, and I am just so excited for more concerts in the future with you, because I know that there's so many more to come. More than just tomorrow.
Same. Oh my gosh. I love it. So many concerts to come. That's so exciting. And I hope everybody who's listening who's going to the Band Camino or did go to the Band Camino had so much fun.
Yeah. Send us all your videos. like, I don't care that I already have my own videos, but like I want to see yours too. Let's share. V for, oh wait, no, that sounds so fun. Video for video. This is so funny saying it in person, but so fun. And Sam, I just hope you have a really great rest of your night.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all.
Bye.